So yeah, I just went and picked this thing up yesterday, and it's actually quite new, low hours wise. When I got it, I highly doubt it even had about an hour of, drive time or running time on it. When I brought it home, rode it around a little good bit, and turned it off, you know that smell of like new engine smell? It's never been hot before, really. Can you guys guess how much I paid for this? Leave it down in the comments. It's all stock, except for a 60 tooth on the rear. I may change this, I don't know. But other than that, everything's stock. It does have a little bit of a dent here in the headlight, a little bit of scuffing. And this rear fender does appear to be bent. The bracket itself, not the actual plastic fender. You can see how it's got that little hooey in it versus this one over here on this bike. Does not, well, doesn't have its bad, but it's kind of on the front instead of the back. We'll start it up real quick. Super easy to start. Nice and quiet. It's good to have a quiet bike instead of having everything loud. Go for a little bit of a ride. I was actually more in the market for something like a Coleman MB-200X until this popped up on my Facebook Marketplace recommendations. I saved it. I didn't think about buying it, really. I showed it around to a few people, and they were telling me, like, that's a pretty good deal for what it is. And I was like, okay, well, I'll think about it. Watch a few videos on it. And I saw there was a few things wrong with these bikes when they first come out. One of the most notorious things was the fuel tank. It rattles, and this one does do that. It rattles quite a good bit. So these bikes don't have chain tensioners for the chain down here. And when you make the swing arm go up this way, it actually tightens the chain. So you have to have it loose right now as it sits, or else it will bind and stretch and wreck the bearings either here in the jack shaft or in the wheel bearings. We did this on this bike, and it's a not great setup, but it does work. But I really wish that these bikes came with proper chain tensioners on them to avoid that problem. Other than those two things, it's an excellent bike. And we have the both of them out here. So here is the farm Trailmaster. It's got a pretty good lift kit on it and 21-inch tires on it. kind of wanted to do a little bit of a comparison of the two. Yeah, the one on the right is a little bit bigger than the one on the left. I don't plan on doing any mods to it. I would like to keep it stock. So yeah, that's my MB-200 2 from Trailmaster. It is new. It's just sat around for a long time, and that's how I got it. Really nice bike. I don't think I'm going to do any more videos of it unless there's like a, you know, if we're riding together or something. Other than that, it's probably just not going to be shown as much. I do intend just using this thing as a kind of just a transport vehicle, nothing really special. It's just something else to ride, something different to ride every time instead of just riding the same bike over and over. Alrighty, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye. This one's not as easy to start with one hand.